Oh, I can't believe it. I forgot to mention the swarm scale. How annoying is that? I've talked about it and I forgot to mention it. So, swarm scale, here we go. The swarm scale, as mentioned before for Iron Maiden's Killers, is... Oh, hang on, that's not it. That's a screen grab that I've used to try and get my my pick. This is the swarm scale here. So this is the scorings that we've got for the lyrics for the album. And it's probably going to be best if I switch the light off. But here we go. So each one of the songs are rated on a scale. One is Sorcery and Ghosts. The other one is War and History. Then we've got Armaments and Violence. We've got Religion. And we've got M for good old-fashioned Misogyny. So these are the scores we've got for each of the albums. This is not the highest rated Iron Maiden album, actually. The Iron Maiden album with the highest score on the Swarm scale is a little bit later. But this one is what it is. And so we have an average there of 136 for the whole of the album. The highest number is 148 for an album much further into their career. And we have the 13.6 average for the 10 tracks on the album. So let's look at the scores on the doors and see what we've got. The biggest scoring and most offensive track we have with a score of 24 is, and let me just quickly check, it is Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan is named after a man that did burning, looting, raping and a shooting. A historical dictator, a man as a warlord who would ravage countries, women, men, raping the women and wasting the men. It doesn't really matter. And that is the most one. That one scores pretty much almost a full house on everything. So that has obviously Sorcery and Ghosts, War and History, Armaments, Violence, Religion, are all kind of pretty much a full score on there. There isn't any misogyny in that one. In fact, the misogyny quota is fairly big actually on this album. Both Innocent Exile and Killers and a little bit of Wrathchild kind of posit that it's completely okay to assault women. Update, guys, it isn't. The religion quota is pretty high. The Armaments and Violence score, not huge actually, but it's there. And then we've got War and History is pretty high because obviously Ides of March is about history. So is Murders in the Rue Morgue. So is Genghis Khan. And then we go all the way down to Invasion. Actually, hang on a second. Let me just check. Yeah, Invasion, which I think is one of the Bs. And then we also have, obviously, your War and History score is high, but your Sorcery and Ghosts is not so high. Although 3 of the songs get a full score, 6 out of 6 on Sorcery and Ghosts. And those are Prodigal Son, about death, Killers, Purgatory, which is about the afterlife, and then you've got Another Life, which scores 0, but Genghis Khan does get a 6 on the Sorcery and Ghosts. So that is the Swarm scale, which I only use when I do talk about Iron Maiden, but just so that you're aware, when I was talking about the lyrics, they have been scientifically proven to be sexist, misogynist, violence, history, religion, injustice and death are the main things. Which, of course, if Paninero by Pet Shop Boys was an Iron Maiden song, it would be the highest scoring one because it mentions all of them. Although, obviously, you'd have to include a section for fashion where they talk about Armani, Armani, Armani. So, sorry for forgetting that. It's the first time I've forgotten to mention something and had to do a little quick appendix to a NOTCAST in the 4 years I've been doing this and the 389 episodes. So go gentle with me, forgive me, I am but old and infirm. So I will catch up with you some other time and take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, so see you soon. Bye.